Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content. Ringo TV.
Hi, John. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? What's your name, boo?
My name is Levin. How are you, Kendra?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I make sure I get that light right for you.
I appreciate it. And wipe your screen a little bit.
Wipe my screen.
Okay. You got the
Better?
phone steady?
Is that better?
Yes. Levin, where you calling us from?
Calling from Delaware.
Delaware's in the building. How old are you?
Yes, ma'am. 44.
44. What do you...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube for reactionary videos, commentary, and criticism. Let's go. Today's topic, we're dealing with he reports to God and his future wife reports to him. Yeah. That's what's going on in these streets right now, fam. He reports to God and his future wife reports to him. We're gonna deal with this particular issue here, react to this particular video, and share my perspective on what's going on here. Because a lot of you guys, right, and we're gonna cover a lot. We got a lot of stuff to talk about and unpack with this particular video here because there's a lot of truth that this guy is gonna share, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that he's gonna share that is not really masculine. And I need for men to really understand how to move in these streets when it comes to women. Because a lot of you guys, it's like you're trying to say things that women want to hear. You're not getting right to the point. And this is why you're struggling in these streets when it comes to relationships. So we're gonna take a look at this, react to this particular video here. So make sure you get the likes up on the video, and shout out to everybody joining in. We have Rollo in the building, Everell in the building. What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's in the clouds that are viewing in secret, because you know, people that view in the clouds, they want to hide. Might as well you just become a member so you could join the discussion in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, without, let's just get right into it, fam. Let's just, see what they got to say. All right, let's get into this. Let's go.
You do for a living?
Mm-hmm. I'm a former executive chef. I'm an auto detailer right now. I'm my own auto detailing business.
He have his own auto detailing business. That's what he do. Let's go.
Okay, auto detailer. You have any kids?
No, ma'am.
He have no kids. He called up the Kendra show. He went on her live. He's looking for a woman, but he don't want a so-called modern woman. Let's go.
No kids. You never wanted kids?
I want kids. It just hasn't been in the cards right now. It hasn't happened for me yet.
He said it haven't been in the cards. I hope he's not talking about tarot cards. Let's go.
Okay. Levin in Delaware. When's your birthday?
March 11th.
So you just turned 44. Is that a Pisces or?
He just turned 44. Interesting. I'm 44 too. Let's go.
Or Aries?
That's a Pisces.
He's a Pisces. All right, so this is Levin in Delaware, 44, auto dealer, no kids. What kind of woman are you looking for?
You're taking too long, bro. Get right to the point. See, that's the problem with you guys. You have to think about what kind of woman you want. Let's just get right to the point.
Not a modern woman, a traditional woman. I'm not going to sit up here and say that, I hear a lot of, high value this and high value that.
High value this, high value that. That comes from that criminal, that con artist, that fraud, Kevin Samuels, right? You know, the guy that is divorced twice, the guy that have no wife, but he's trying to teach women how they can find a high value man. Really? Really? And that's where you got that high value nonsense from, right? Which is all a joke, because when we really think about it, all of these guys that got all of this money, it seems like they just don't have no wife. Let's go.
And, I go to work every day. I work hard. So, I would like a woman that, is about her business as well. Myself, I'm actually not afraid of a woman that has her own money.
I don't know why he's talking about he's not afraid of a woman that got her own money. Because I don't know any guy that see a fine sister walking down the street and he's like afraid because she got money. Typically, when a guy see you, he's attracted to you. Right? We're not looking at a sister for her money. Typically, women do that, which is actually distorted. A woman is supposed to look at a man for the quality that he have and what he actually bring her. But we know in today's day, modern women really don't know anything when it comes to relationships. This is why they're always being, ran through the mud, pumped and dumped, ran through, turned into single mothers, because they keep allowing men that are no good to destroy their lives. And it's going to take content like mine to actually edify and educate not only men, but also women so they can make better decisions. Let's go.
Or, has her own career. The woman in my life, I would want her to have her own career.
Why would you want a woman in your life to have her own career if you're looking for a traditional woman? See, again, these particular guys, they really don't know what they're talking about, because when you say you want a woman that has a career, you're talking about a woman that's a so-called boss bee, right? A woman that's not at home, a woman that's not going to be taking care of no children, a woman that's not going to cater to you at all. That's the kind of woman you're looking for. So be very mindful what you're saying, brother. Let's go.
I don't feel that. I'm going to be the provider, of course.
If you're going to be the provider, then why is she out there being a career woman? Sounds to me like you're both being the provider at this point. You really got to make up your mind, brother, what kind of woman you really want.
But we're working together.
How are you working together if you want a traditional wife? Again, a lot of black men really don't know what they want. And this is why a lot of these guys can't find a woman, because they're not really leading anything. Let's go.
Build our own palace, for us.
Why would you need her to build a palace? You're the man who's supposed to go to Home Depot and get all the lumber and actually build a house. You understand? What palace are you talking about? None of us live in any palace. A lot of us live in the ghetto. We live in the hood, the slums. It doesn't matter where you is. As long as the house is clean, got food on the table, that's what's important, fam. See, a lot of us, we have gotten away from traditional values. And this is why a lot of us is not happy when it comes to relationships, because we're all out here searching for this mega lifestyle that don't exist. You folks that are viewing are not actresses and movie stars in Hollywood. Y'all got to be reasonable and stop trying to live this celebrity life when you really don't got it like that. Learn how to just be happy, content, and enjoy your life. Like, it's just sad out here, man. Like, this is why it's very difficult for a lot of you brothers to get with a sister, because all of them, they think they're Hollywood. They're all on social media. They think they're glamorous. They think they're this. And it's very difficult to literally sit a sister down and talk to her and really get to know her, because her mind and her ego is inflated. And a lot of these brothers are trying to live up to this image of high value man, making six figures. It's just a waste of time. And this is why none of you are in successful relationships. Let's go.
As far as, I'm concerned, woman, preferably, no more than, one child. Hopefully that situation is under control by her. I don't have any problem.
See, here's another issue. Notice he said he would deal with a woman that have one child. Isn't it sad that in our society, right? You could be a guy that have no kids, right? And it seemed like the women that you are going to end up with most likely already have kids. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting that you can build your whole life up, get with a woman, and she already have kids when you got with her? Now, think about how it is in the wild. And I'm going to have to do a video about the wild in terms of a lioness and a lion and the entire pride. I was watching a documentary last night, and I always watch nature videos. I just love watching nature videos and stuff like that regarding lions and tigers and all of them type of animals, because when you see how they interact in the wild, the lioness understand her role and the lion understand his role. What I find, and we're going to do a video about this, what I find is that animals appear to be more smarter than human beings. And that's crazy. It's interesting to me that a lioness, a female lioness, understand her role. She know her role is not to be a boss chick. She know that her role is not to be out in the wild having hot girl summer. She understand that. The male lion understand his job when it comes to the pride. He ain't out there allowing his woman or his lioness to lead. It's interesting how animals know how to do everything that they need to do, but human beings that claim they go to college don't know nothing. That's sad. That is sad. It is sad that men and women have to argue and fight over who bring what to a table. And it all goes back to that upbringing with mom and dad. You understand? It's sad. Let's get back into this.
Helping out, you know what I mean, to raise, a child that's not mine, even though I don't have any.
So you're willing to help out to raise a child that is not yours. Now, don't get me wrong. I already done mentioned that there are single mothers out here that are good girls, you know what I'm saying? They're doing what they got to do to take care of their child and whatnot. But at the end of the day, the goal of every man should be to get with a woman that have no children. That ought to be your first goal. I mean, your first goal is supposed to be getting with a woman that have no kids. Now, if you happen to run into a sister that's a good woman, she's doing what she got to do, and she may have a child or two. If she's exceptional sister, then hey, you can work that out with her too. But at the end of the day, why is it that as men, it's like we are living in a time where it's like the only kind of women we end up meeting are women that got kids? Why is that? Why is it that these women that have these kids are not married to the man that impregnate them? And why is it that when you get with women that have kids, they immediately have this package deal that for whatever reason, you brothers got to come in and take care of all of the responsibilities of another man? And you brothers be lining up for this stuff. And again, there are some single sisters out there that have kids. And like I said, they may be decent women. They may be in a rough situation in life and whatever, and they just kind of saving themselves. They don't want to do the hot girl summer thing. They're not out there sleeping around, and they just, go to work, go to school, go home, take care of their kids, whatever the situation is. I'm not talking about those particular sisters. I'm talking about them single moms that are out there still in hot girl summer, still sleeping around, and then you brothers, you want to come in and try wifing them up. That's a no-no, fam. We can't do that as men. If you're a brother and you don't got no kids, your first goal is to get with a woman that have no children. Now, the reason why you brothers go after women that have kids is because you look at her as desperate or an easy target. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of you guys are really not trying to get with these women because you really want to get with the woman. You're getting with her because you're just trying to have sex. And you figure because she's a single mom that she's just going to open up them doors and let you inside. That's what you brothers are really after. I don't think this brother really know what he's looking for, but let's go.
This kind of, I like to go out and eat. As I said, I work hard.
Let me jump in real quick, Levin. So they're having difficulty seeing you. So can you turn around, have that light in your face, And did you like you want the light to be in your face? I think this is gonna be better for you. And you're
Is that
and you're very close. Is there a way you could back up? No, the light behind you. You want that in your face.
It's sad to me that when you're on a live stream as a man, you don't even know how to hold your camera. Like you're on a live show, like you don't know how to get your lighting right. You don't know the position. You don't know how to put your phone on a stand. Like, get it together, man. Get it together as men. It's embarrassing. Let's go.
you want it in my face?
Yeah. You.
Hey, yo, whoa. Pause on that one, bro.
What?
I don't know what he talking about. Hey, you want it in your face. Whoa. Let's get back into this now.
Well, like when I say the light, oh, you have a lot of light. Okay.
Yeah, let me see, because the lights is different in here.
Okay. Can you already wiped your screen, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay.
Is that better?
This is better. All right. This is better.
Is that better?
Yes. Let's try
How about wiping your camera lens, not your screen?
right there. All right.
All right, I'm gonna stand right here then.
Okay. So continue. You said you want the woman to only have one child.
I mean, I would prefer to her only have one child. You know.
How about you prefer to her to have no kids? Like, what's the matter with these guys? If she have children, that's in second option. Again, a woman have to be a great woman. A great woman. And she got to show you that she's a great woman. Because there's a lot of women out here that are single mothers. And for whatever reason, they have this mindset that they are on the same playing field as a woman that got no kids. No. Because see, when a man get with you and you have children, guess what? He got to deal with the baby father drama. He got to deal with the hurts and pains that you carry, the baggage, the trauma, all of the mess that you got going on. He got to deal with that mess. Do you understand that? So as a woman who is a single mother with kids, you got to be the type of woman that have that understanding to recognize that if a man came in your life and you know you're a single mother, you got to be on your best behavior, woman. You cannot be out here acting like you a 10. You got it popping when you got these kids and you got all these hurts and pains and past issues that this man got to now deal with. Because when he come in your life, you're going to be expecting him to pay for things that he didn't even build up. He's not the one who impregnated you. He's not the one who hurt you. But for some reason, a lot of you sisters that are single mothers, believe it or not, you put the new brother through hell and hot waters when he is not the guy that gave you all that trauma. He is not the guy that did all that mess to you. And you try to make this guy do all this work that Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to do. Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to take you on no dates. Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to buy you no rings, no gifts, no nothing. But your legs was open for him. You gave him access to your womb, and he didn't even make you a wife. So if you got a new brother who come in, and you a single mom, you gotta be on your best behavior. Because at this point, you don't even deserve a man. Better yet, a man that would wife you up. You have to be an exceptionally good woman. And that's real talk. Because first choice as a man, supposed to be a woman that got no kids. That's your first choice as a man. All you brothers that are in the chat, all you brothers that are in the clouds, when you get with a woman, your first choice ought to be a woman with no kids. Don't come up online talking about you want a woman that got one child or two children. What are we getting into? What are we doing as men? You're supposed to want a woman that have no children, preferably a woman who is a virgin. But see, we gotten so far off of the natural order of life that men don't even require a virgin no more. Men are now looking for women that already done have kids. That's crazy. You're supposed to want a woman with no children first. If you met a sister that is exceptionally good and for whatever reason she have one child or two children by one man and her life is in order, she's not out there being chaotic, she's not argumentative, she's not on hot girl summer, she's not sleeping around, she have a low body count, and you want to build with that sister, then by all means do what you gotta do. But your first choice as a grown man is supposed to be looking for a woman that have no children. Now, let's get back into this.
Two gets kind of dicey. You know, any more than that gets kind of hairy. You know what I mean?
Notice that he said any more children after that get kind of hairy and dicey. Let's go.
Especially if they're with different fathers.
See, again, we're going back to the same baby father thing. Remember, I told you brothers, when a woman is a single mom and she got access to the baby daddy and so forth, you're going to be dealing with other issues because she may be intimately involved with the baby daddy still. Or the baby daddy may still think that's his woman and he may want to beef with you. Now you and the so-called baby daddy is having fights over this woman now. Let's go.
You know, if she's been married, you know, and there's more than one, you know, and the situation is under control, then I understand that, you know. But, you know, multiple children, multiple fathers, you know, with the situation not being in control, that's going to be an issue with our relationship. You know,
that would be the issue in anybody's relationship. None of us brothers will want to sign up for that mess. Let's go.
that.
So that's a deal breaker. You said you do want kids, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Does the woman gotta look a certain way?
I'm a runner. I just did a half marathon a couple weeks ago. So
just answer the question, bro. How do you want the woman to look? Let's go.
Athletically inclined. I say, you know, some people don't like to work out, you know what I mean, the way that I do. But as long as she
just say BWs don't like to work out. Just get right to the point. Because to be honest, fam, especially when the weather is warm in New York, I don't see no BWs in the parks. I don't see them jogging. I don't see them riding bikes. I don't see them doing no activities in these streets. It's crazy. I don't see them in Central Park. I don't see them doing no physical activity at all. All I see is white women, Asian women, and other different ethnic groups of women. They be in the parks all day working out. I don't ever see my women out in these parks, ever. Let's go.
cares about her health, you know, her blood pressure's good, you know, she's not stroking out, nothing like that. I mean,
basically what he just said there is he don't want a woman that's overweight. He didn't even say it. Let's go.
A little meat on the bones is good. You know,
he want her to be thick. He want her to be healthy and all of that other stuff. But see, a lot of these guys, man, it's like they really don't have purpose. They just want the sexy side of the woman, but they really don't have no structure. They really don't know where they're going in life. He want a woman that got 1 or 2 kids. He don't want a woman that have no kids. Notice, at no point did he say, I want a woman that have no kids at all. It seemed like he's looking for a problem. Let's go.
Just don't, you know, that's just not too much. You know what I mean? It's not really much to me. I'm about 190 pounds. I'm 5'11".
He's 190 pounds, 5'11". So basically he's saying he do not want a woman who's overweight, but he's not saying it, which is kind of weird.
But I'm strong. I'm athletic. So,
okay.
I would like her to, care about her health and take care of her health too.
Do you see how these guys are timid and they can't even talk, fam? Do you see how these guys just don't know what they want? They can't speak, straight up and down. If he can't even say what he wants straight up and down, how could this guy even take care of a lady, man? Let's go.
Okay. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
Now, I'm going to agree with the field on this that I really
don't. The lady asks you, bro. The lady asks you. Kendra asks you. Stop talking about what you agree with in terms of the field. Again, a lot of men that's supposed to be mature and grown, they can't think for themselves. And see, this is something that a lot of you ladies have to understand. A lot of these guys, they can't think for themselves. They resort to go into YouTube to hear what us content creators have to say. And then they go back to you and report to you and talk about what we done said. So really, these guys aren't really authentic. They're just regurgitating what they hear from us. You understand? The woman just asks, do the lady have to make a certain amount of money? So as a man, he's supposed to know and answer the question directly. Why do it take so long for men to just answer questions straight up and down? You want women to answer questions, right? So why can't you brothers just answer questions straight up? Let's go.
I don't care about how much money she makes. I don't care if she makes 100,000. I don't care if she makes 250,000. I don't care if she makes.
Why are you going up? Your price should be going down. If you said you don't care how much money she make, why would you say 100,000 and then say 200,000? You're supposed to go, you know, the salary supposed to go downward, not up. Let's go.
30,000. As long as her head is on straight, you know, that she understands that, you know, that I'm the provider, you know, I'm the man that I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Let's just say.
Do you see how this guy is very timid? It's like he's scared to say he the man. It's like he's scared to say he the boss. You see how that is? This is what you ladies are gonna get involved with. A guy that is weak, a guy that don't know nothing, a guy that cannot talk straight. He won't talk to you straight up and down. He's timid, he's scared. This guy is not gonna pull no woman. No woman is gonna be in his DM. Let's go.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do as a man to make sure that she's gonna respect me by my duties. Take care of the house, pay the bills, most of the bills. You need help, I got you. You know what I mean? You know, I don't have no problem with, you know, if we're living together, you know, with her contributing to, you know, myself, as I think a woman should contribute. You know, save your money, you know, put your money in the kitty, you know, but.
So hold up, you want her to save all her money, but you're doing everything, right? So what is her money doing? I mean, if you're providing and she's making all this money, what is her money doing? See, these guys, they think that when they talk like this, like it's impressing some women. It's really not. They're really not impressed because they know you're not a leader. They know you're not. You understand? Let's go.
If we want to go on trips or something like that, you know, it shouldn't be no problem. You know what I mean? With us, you know, having money, you know, saying to go on trips and things of that nature.
Trips? No. The only trip you need to be going on is making sure that you're building a family and having some children and maintaining your property. That's what you're supposed to focus on. See, here's the thing. A lot of you out here in the clouds, in the chat, and everywhere, you think a relationship is all about taking trips and vacations and all of this nonsense. Y'all really need to get your lives in order. I don't think you understand how short life is. Life is short, fam. It's very short, and a lot of you are growing old. And you haven't even begun to live your life. You haven't even begun. Most of you brothers in your 40s and you still ain't have no kids. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is crazy, man. I'm telling you, fam. Let's go.
You know what I mean? When
let me jump in. You jumped out saying you wanted a traditional woman, not a modern woman. So what's the biggest difference to you between the two types of women?
What, the traditional women and the modern women?
Yeah, you said you wanted a traditional woman, not a modern woman. So what are the differences?
Yeah, honestly.
See, he said he want a traditional woman, but a traditional woman is home raising the kids and doing what she got to do in the house. She ain't out there being a so-called career woman. And see, this is where the debate comes in, because you have a lot of women out here that would hear that and think, well, hold up, you want me to be a slave? I want to go out here and do my career. I want to go out. Listen, woman, I don't think you understand life and purpose. You were put here to be a helpmate to a man. If you want to be a so-called career woman, be single. Be single. Don't get involved with a man. Just stay by yourself. Because a man is not looking for some career woman who's out of the house doing what the hell she want to do. A man need his woman to be home, maintaining the family and them kids. You understand? Do you understand me? A man need a woman that's going to be a helpmate, a woman that's going to assist in the kind of work and the kind of business that he got going. You understand? And as you perform your duties as a wife in terms of being a helpmate, that man, if he's a good man, will show you as a woman how to earn money in whatever kind of business he started. But see, now, if you out here doing your own thing and I'm doing what I gotta do and you doing what you gotta do, we're all out of order because you're gonna be elsewhere when them kids need you. So let me tell you something, woman. The Most High made you with two breasts for a reason, because you may have one child to suck on one of them breasts, or you may have twins to suck on both of them breasts. He didn't put them breasts on you so you could be on Instagram showing us how big your breast is. Do you understand me? See, your breasts have a purpose. But see, the modern woman don't understand purpose. And this is why the black family is in shambles. Not only is the so-called modern woman out of order, but the modern man is out of order because he don't even know his role. The only thing you brothers focus on when you see a sister is pumping and dumping. The only thing you see when you see a sister is how you can get some vagina. You ain't thinking about wifing this sister up. You ain't thinking about teaching and edifying this woman. You ain't thinking about helping this woman to be better. You ain't leading by example. You ain't doing nothing because you as a man don't have no standards. You as a man don't have no principles that you live by. So how can you lead a woman when you can't even lead yourself? Let's go.
See, I'm not with a woman telling me that she's the table. I'm not with that.
He's not with a woman telling him that she's the table. Okay, I get that. No man want to hear a woman talking about she the table. Let's go.
And that's what I mean by the modern woman thing.
See, he's repeating what he hear other guys say at this point. Let's go.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And I think that's why us as black people are messed up anyway, because the dynamic is all messed up.
Well, the dynamic is messed up. It is messed up when women talk about they're the table, but it's also messed up because a lot of you brothers are not wifing up these women. See, a lot of you brothers are just out here looking for sex. Let's just keep it 1,000. A lot of you brothers that are in the clouds, a lot of you brothers that may be even in the chat. When you see these sisters, are you trying to wife them up? Are you trying to build? Why you don't have a wife yet? What's really good? What's going on? Are you just out here to try to get some box? Because see, a woman already done know the deal. This is why as a man, you got to be straight up and down with a sister. Tell a sister exactly what you're looking for and what you're really about. If you know you just want to smash, hey, just use so-called Alan Roger Curry's, what is that, mode 1, and just do what you got to do. Just tell her straight up and down, look, I'm just here to smash. I ain't trying to know you. I ain't trying to wife you up. I ain't trying to do nothing. Just be straight to the point. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you guys, you trying to act like something you're not. You know what I mean? Life is about purpose, but you're really not about that. You're just about pumping and dumping these sisters. You want to talk about the modern woman is out of order and she don't know what she's doing, but do you brothers know what you're doing? See, a lot of you guys, you try to act like you're angels in these streets when you're not, fam. You're not angels. Show me all the quality men that are really out here wifing up these sisters. And this guy is supposed to be a Kevin Samuels follower. He watches Kevin Samuels. Look up to Kevin Samuels. But Kevin Samuels got 2 divorces. Now, why would a high-value man that got all this money, got all this advice for all of these women, have 2 divorces under his belt? Talk to me. How is that possible? Why his marriages was a failure? You know why? Because he's a failure. See, if you start a business and it's failing, it's because you don't know what you're doing. If you start a business and it failed, it's because you don't know what you're doing. So if you have a marriage and you had 2 of them and both of them failed, it's because you don't know nothing about relationships. So how could you teach women about relationships? To all you women that listen to all of these gurus on YouTube, you need to check their background and find out how they really moving. Let's go.
The man reports to God. Not to say that I'm better than her, because I'm not.
You are better than her. Man up, bruh. Man up. You are the man. You are the head. You see this nonsense, fam? He said the man reports to God, right? And then he goes back following talking about I'm not saying that I'm better than her. I don't want to offend massa. And this is why these women don't respect you, brothers, because you have no backbone. You don't have no backbone. You're trying to make yourself equal to the woman. She's never gonna respect you. Because a woman knows deep down inside that she is not on your level and she is not equal to you. She knows that already. You understand? Again, Look at nature. Look at the lioness and look at the lion. The female lioness understand her role, and she know that that lion is the head of the pride. And as you all know, when a new male lion comes into the pride and he takes over, what do? He destroys all of the cubs of the previous lion. He comes in there and he sets order. But see, it's interesting to me how adults that claim that they're educated and go to college don't even know the roles when it comes to relationships. And you ladies are wondering why you're turning into single mothers, and you brothers are wondering why you out here with no wives. No wives. So what are you brothers doing? You don't got no wife. What are you brothers doing in these streets? What are you doing? Pumping and dumping, smashing and dashing on the low key? That's what you're doing? This is sad, fam, but let's go.
But I report to God, she in respect would report to me. We work together to build, and the kids are, under us both. That
Kendra don't like what he just said right there. Shout out to Kendra. But she didn't like what he had to say regarding the woman reporting to him, right? But let's get back into this. Let's go.
That we work together to raise.
So she can't report to God directly?
No, she can't report to God directly. No. See, that's the problem. I'm going to talk before he talks because he's too timid. When it comes to order, this is why the family structure is destroyed. Because women don't know their role. You see, women want to be the ones that report to God. They want to usurp authority over the man. And that's why we have so many problems in the black community. Let's go.
No. She can report to God.
No, bro. You messed up by saying that. No. You just said that you report to God. And the woman report to you. Now you're saying that the woman could report to God. Which one is it, bro? You're contradicting yourself. You allowed Kendra G to trip you up because she's good at what she do. I like her format and how she asks her questions, but she got you literally chasing your tail now, bro. You just said that you report to God and the woman report to you. And when Kendra questioned you, now you switching it up because you're scared. You don't want these women to come at you with their pitchforks and fire sticks. So now you're saying, no. She could report to God too. You see that? This guy is scared, man. Let's go.
But I'm saying as far as the structure is concerned, I think that's where...
If the structure is your concern, then the woman don't report to God. It's you. The man. You understand? The man. That's the one who report to God, not the woman. The woman can pray. The woman can pray for the family. She can pray for her husband. She can pray for her children. But it's the man who have to set order in that house. That's why the Most High gave us order. It's the Most High, it's Christ, it's man, woman, child. But you know the way the order is in the world? You want to know the way the order is? Women, children, then the man. That's the order. You get involved with a woman, she believes she is the head. Not only that, if you get with a woman who is a single mom, she will put her kids before you. That's right. She will fix the kids' dinner first and serve their plate before she serves yours. Let's go.
A lot of problems come in with black homes and black relationships. You know what I mean? The man has to, I would say a man has to earn a woman's submission in some way.
No, bro. See, oh boy, he said that a man have to earn a woman's submission. Let that marinate for a little bit, fam. A man have to earn a woman's submission. See, a lot of brothers, y'all don't get it. Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to do none of the things that you guys are spending all your money for when it comes to getting the box. Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to do nothing. Pookie and Ray Ray didn't have to work. They didn't have to have no job. They didn't have to do nothing. All they had to do was just be themselves, and those women pull their panties right down. Talking about you have to earn her submission. No. Just being a man commands the respect of women. And that's something you weak brothers don't understand. You sound like a beta male simp. Once a woman find out that you think that way, she's gonna run over you. You understand? Let's go.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be, just because I pay the bills and I'm this and I'm that, you know what I mean? You're supposed to submit to me. No.
What? Did you hear this guy?
What?
Did you just hear what his guy said? He's basically saying that as a man, if you're paying the bills and doing all these different things, you just can't expect a woman to submit to you. So you're basically paying the bills, doing all the things that you got to do, and she don't have to submit. Do you see how that works? Do you see how these guys throw themselves under the bus and they wondering why they don't got no wife? You hear this nonsense? So you're going to go take care of another man's kids, right? You're going to go take care of another man's kids, pay that woman's bills, put her kids to college, buy them Jordans, right? And she still don't got to cater to you and respect you. Is that what you're saying, fam? This is crazy. This is crazy. But let's get back into this because we want to hear more of what he got to say. Let's go.
I'm supposed to bring you flowers. I'm supposed to rub your feet. I'm supposed to run your bath water for you.
What? What? Bring you flowers? What? Run your bath water? Rub her feet? Are you kidding me?
What?
First of all, I ain't rubbing no woman's feet if it's nasty and disgusting. So you ladies better be up on your pedicure game. And if your feet is nasty and ugly, then you could just forget about it altogether. But see, this guy is on that traditional nonsense about bringing flowers and a bunch of garbage. I'm not bringing no flowers nowhere. I'm not doing none of that. You're trying to buy your way into a woman's heart. You're trying to earn her respect. Bro, you are a simp. When a woman is truly feeling you, fam, you don't gotta bring her no flowers because she respect you. When a woman is truly loving you, bro, when a woman is truly loving you and respect you, you don't even have to dress nice. You don't have to have nothing. You could be bald head. You can be a little overweight. That woman is going to like you regardless what the situation is. You understand? Crazy, man. This dude is bugging, fam. Let's go.
For you. I'm supposed to cook for you.
What? Did he say cook for her?
What?
Bro. What do you mean you gotta cook for her? You can't make this up. No, bro. It's the woman that's supposed to cook for you. Oh, man. No, sir, man. This is not right. This guy believed that it's his job to cook for the woman. This is sad. Let's hear more of what he got to say.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would say that the givens in a relationship too are supposed to happen.
The Bible did not tell no man to cook for no woman. Bible did not say that, bro. I don't know where you getting this from. I don't know who raised you, but you are in fact a beta male simp. This is bad, fam. This is sad. Let's go.
Well as me taking care of, the house, keeping her in line, you know what I mean, as far as her maintenance with her vehicle. I'm not saying, all women are bad with maintenance of their vehicles, but
women don't do no maintenance on no vehicle. I don't know nothing about that. Women cars break down in the middle of the road, man, they call in all sorts of roadside assistance. So let me get this straight. You repairing the car, you paying for the house, you taking care of kids that are not yours, you cooking her meals, you rubbing her feet, you got the bath water going, you're doing all this stuff. And you're telling me that woman don't gotta respect you, fam? Sounds to me like you're working for a woman's respect. And any man that lead with his wallet, trying to impress a woman with his money and all the things that he's trying to do, you're not gonna earn that woman's respect. She's not going to respect you. Listen, brothers, listen to me very carefully. All the brothers that are in the clouds, all the brothers that's in the chat. Let me tell you something. Here's the secret, fam. Here's the secret. If a woman really like you, if a woman is feeling you, you don't have to do a damn thing to make her desire to sleep with you or anything. If anything, that woman would be going out of her way to get with you, bro. Let's go.
You know, babe, you need to get the oil changed. You know, you need to get your tire rotated, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's what I believe, you know what I mean, a man is supposed to do.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
So just because you did say this, you said you report to God and the woman reports to you. So you stand by that.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
So the woman doesn't report to God herself.
No. I'm not saying that she shouldn't report to God and have her own relationship with God, but the way.
See, here's the thing, fam. This guy just don't know what he's talking about, and he don't know how to lead. When it comes to the whole idea of reporting to God, this is all about order, natural order. A man is the head of his wife. The man, he's the head. The woman, according to the scriptures, is considered as the weaker vessel. Do you understand? Listen, we live in a horrible society today when it comes to relationships. It is so bad out here. For the majority of women that are in the clouds viewing and listening, listen to me very carefully. Most of you are going to be single for the rest of your damn life. Do you understand me? The reason why you're going to be single for the rest of your lives is because you don't understand natural order. If you want to know natural order, go on YouTube and search for life videos in the wild with lions so that you can see order. Because a lioness understands her purpose. It's not for hot girl summer. It's not for living her best life now. It's not for going to college, getting an education so you could be some career woman somewhere. No. You have been sold a lie. And a lot of you are in your 30s, in your 40s, pushing 50, and you're still single right now because you missed that window of opportunity to find Mr. Right. And now all the guys that are hovering around you, all they want to do is just have sex. And now you're upset because they realize that you're no longer at that age where a brother can wife you up because you're no longer in your prime. And a lot of you brothers don't think you're off the hook because a lot of you brothers are getting older and you're missing out on your time because you're out here playing the field, playing a bunch of games rather than settling down with a sister. You understand? Women don't understand natural order, and most men don't know how to lead. This is why relationships today sucks. When you hear the word dating, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear about we're going on a date? What do you think it's about? You know what dating mean in today's culture? Hooking up to have sex. That's what dating mean. Dating do not mean I'm getting to know a sister. See, that's the problem with you brothers, man. You get with a woman, a fine sister. You don't even know how to take a walk in the park and just get to know, just have a conversation with the woman. Just have a conversation. Walk around, hold hands, sit on a bench and just, have an ice cream cone, a drink, or whatever the case is, and just sit there, look at the water, and just have a conversation and get to know one another. Y'all don't even know how to do that. These men today go out on dates with women with the purpose of having sex. These guys are not taking you ladies out to dinner because they want to go to dinner. They are doing it because somewhere along the lines, somebody told them, you got to take her to a nice restaurant so you can impress her. Hopefully afterwards, you can have sex. And that's what men are doing. And you ladies are out here going on multiple dates with multiple men Because we all know, ladies, that you're not just talking to one man. Because the majority of women today got multiple guys on rotations. This is why, brothers, when you're texting her, she never call you back. She never texts you back. Or she's playing games, she's flaking, she's ghosting you. Why? Because she's dealing with too many men. There are too many men on her phone, too many men in her DMs, too many men she forgot all of their names. So you taking her out on a date on Friday, but she's going out on a date on Saturday with another guy. So she's getting all of these free meals, and all of you guys are thirsty for sex. That's what's going on. People are not getting to know one another. And this is why relationships are failing. It's so many people out here that are in these type of toxic type relationships where there's abuse, single motherhood, trauma, pumping and dumping, leaving women with babies, traumatized to fend for themselves, while these men are out here impregnating more women. And now, here's the bad part about all of this, brothers. Now, because of all of the damage that you brothers caused, now these women are scared to get into relationships with men. So now when a quality guy like me try to holler at a sister, hey, how you doing, sister? So and so, my name is such and such and such. She look at me like just another thirsty guy that just want to have sex. She don't look at me as the type of guy that's saying, look, I see a nice looking lady before me. I'm trying to get to know you so we could possibly build, have some kids, and enjoy life. She ain't seeing that. She see me as you. So guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna now treat me like trash. That's what she's gonna do. And that's what modern women are doing today. Quality men will be right in your presence, and you ladies will reject them. Why? Because you see them as the guy who did you dirty. And the revolving door keeps spinning. Let's go.
It is structured. The way that it's structured is that it's God, man, woman, children. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, even if, I'm not going to debate you on your beliefs on that. I guess I'm just trying to clarify, what do you mean when you say the woman reports to you when she can't, but you agree can report to God?
Well, she reports to God. I'm not God.
See, here's the thing. He's continually messing up, man. She's asking you to get clarification on what do you mean by the woman, can't report to God, like you're reporting to God, but she can't report to God. You got to literally talk straight like a man and stop being a damn puss. You really do, fam. Because when Kendra talk like that, you supposed to be like, look, Kendra, I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm just keeping it $1 with you. The man is the head of the woman. And that's the order it's going to be. When I talk about me reporting to God, it's because I'm the head. I'm the one who rule over this woman. That's the natural order. And that's why society has fallen apart. Society have fallen apart because men are weak and they allowed women to rule over them. That's why. And this is why these women are getting impregnated by Pookie and Ray Ray, because Pookie and Ray Ray are not weak. Pookie and Ray Ray actually show a lot of masculinity that you so-called men that make you 6 figures don't show. That's why that woman is always getting D'd down by Pookie and Ray Ray, and she don't require nothing of him. But you are the one paying all the bills. Because you're weak. Men are supposed to be the head. And you don't need no permission from no woman to be the head. Just lead and do what you're supposed to do as men. When you lead, women will just follow. The reason why these women are out here doing all of this nonsense is because you brothers are chasing vagina rather than purpose. The job of a man is to build his family. Build his family, serve the Most High, set order, bring forth children, and teach his wives how to be humble sisters, not argumentative and cantankerous. You brothers have dropped the ball because all you think about is vagina. And this is why you're cursed with a curse today. It's not just these women out here that are out of order. A lot of you brothers are not leading by example, especially all you content creator males. Have all of this smoke for women. Always got something to say about a woman, but none of you brothers got any wives. Talk all this talk about women this, women that, women out of order, women ain't doing this. Bro, where is your quality woman? You talk so much about the problem, but you don't got no solution. Where is your woman, bro? Why you don't got no wife? Why you don't got no quality kids? Why? It seemed like most brothers, man, and this is a sad indictment. It seemed like a lot of you brothers in these spaces, you love to entertain hurt men. You love to entertain men that just love to hear drama about women, when in all actuality, these particular men, while they cheering you on, are not even good men. These men are not even built to be husbands. All they want to do is pump and dump women, but have the nerve to talk about a woman's body count. Hypocrites on all sides. Let's go.
Of course not. I'm not God. I'm not God. I didn't make myself, but.
Yeah, you didn't make yourself, but you need to explain the Kendra, the natural order. See, when the Most High created Adam, he formed him from the dust of the ground. He did not form women from the dust of the ground. The Most High said, let us make man in our image. Man he made. And then when he saw that the man was alone, he said, now I'm going to make a woman from his flesh. And he took of the man's rib and made a womb man. In all actuality, he made a man with a womb, which bring forth womb man, so that she can reproduce, because he saw that the man was alone. But it was the man that was formed in the image of the Most High, not the woman. The man is in the image of the Most High. Women was formed from his rib. You understand? When you are living in a house and there is danger and a perpetrator broke in, are you telling me, ladies, that you want to go downstairs while your man lay up in that bed? Are you telling me that you want a grown man to remain sleeping while there is danger in that house? Are you telling me that you are equal? Are you telling me that a man should just stay sleeping and say, honey, you go downstairs and you handle that? No, you expect your man to get off his behind and go downstairs and handle the threat. But see, you ladies, you think that you can pretty much be on the level of a man. It is men who built this world. It is men who built all the skyscrapers. It is men who are upholding the infrastructure. It's not you. If we take all of you ladies, throw you on an island somewhere, you will all die. You won't know what to do. You need a man. You've been lied to by Satan. Satan have lied to the majority of women today, telling you you don't need a man. You can get your education. Okay, how is that education working out for you now that you're a single mom with no husband, you got all those kids, all that credit card debt, all of those school loans, and you're by yourself? How is that independent life working out for you? It's not. You're frustrated. You're tired. Because see, here's the thing, fam. As a woman, you weren't built to be at that 9 to 5 all day. You weren't. You got to take advice and look at the wild life of a lioness in the wild. Think about this. When a male lion is the head of the pride, the lioness are able to do their job with the cubs. But when the male lion have to go out to do his job, and the female is by herself, and she's hungry, and she have to hunt, guess what happened? She got to leave her cubs behind. Now follow me. Follow what I'm saying. Follow what I'm saying, ladies, and you'll be set free. As a female, consider the lioness. When the male leaves the pride to go out to do what he got to do to secure the land, and the female lioness is hungry, and she's feeding the cubs, and now she have to go out and hunt for food. She have to leave her cubs behind. Now the cubs are in danger. That is exactly what the majority of you ladies are doing today by going to your 9 to 5, leaving your babies in some daycare with someone else. You're leaving your babies with someone else. They're in danger. Your cubs belong with you. They need to be in your protection. And also learn from the lioness. When you see a male lion, you don't see one lioness. You see multiple lioness. Which again substantiates the point of a man having more than one wife. Because it's said it takes a village to raise a child. And when a lioness have other lioness that are amongst the pride, she can now go out there and hunt because the other lioness are guarding and protecting the cubs. But you modern women don't understand nothing about relationships, and you don't understand nothing about purpose or structure. And this is why you're alone. This is why you're a single mom, because you are always in your feelings every time you get with a man talking about you cheating on me with some other woman. A man is supposed to have more than one wife. The problem is today, a lot of these men are ungodly and they have no purpose or standards. So they're not wifing you sisters up. They're just out here pumping and dumping. What I try to do on my platform is teach these brothers to wife up these sisters and be responsible men. But these men have no training on how to be men. The only thing they know how to do is pump and dump. So they're in their natural habitat in terms of desiring more than one woman. They have that desire that's in their nature. It's in every man's nature to desire more than one woman. The problem is our men today don't know how to protect, provide, and love all of his women and maintain the pride. Instead, these men act like mandingo slaves. You see, ladies, during slavery, if I can give you a history lesson, the master would take the mandingo slave and he would tell the mandingo, you don't have to take care of the baby. Just go in the tent and breed. Go in the tent and breed. But massa, you know she's a crying, massa. She's a crying. Don't worry about her crying, son. Just go in that tent and breed. But massa, what about the baby, massa? What about the baby? You don't have to take care of the baby, son. I just need you to go in that tent and breed. Breed up all of those young virgins. Bring up all of them young ladies. Don't worry about taking care of any children. You don't have to take care of none of these children. We will take care of all of that. And this is why you have a generation of black men that are irresponsible with their manhood, reproducing and not taking care of these babies. It's all a generational curse. And this is why you ladies need to keep your legs closed and get with a quality man. But we all know that you modern women don't want to deal with a quality man because a quality man have standards, and you don't want to follow a man that have standards. Let's get back into this.
I say that to say, in a kingdom, you know, the king is the king for a reason, and the queen is the queen for a reason.
No, there ain't no queen. Stop all of this king and queen, because none of you men are kings and none of these women are queens. And I don't want no queen. Because if you knew what that queen word meant, it had nothing to do with a woman. I'm just letting you know straight up and down. Just think of a male and then think of queen and you'll get the point. All of that, I'm a king, she's a queen, is a bunch of nonsense. None of you are kings and none of you are queens. Stop. You don't see no such thing as Israelite sisters in the scriptures being a queen. No. Let's go.
So let me ask you this, Kendra. Why is the king the king?
I don't know. I guess this is what they call it. The king is the king.
That's what they call it, or is the king the ruler of the land? The king the ruler of his land, which would be the house. I'm not saying like
why are you asking her what is the role of a king? Shouldn't you just lead and just tell her what the role is? Because we all know that you're not a king, so that's why you asking her, right?
The rule as far as, ruling like an iron fist or something like that. But, the final decision lies with the king about what happens in a relationship.
See, the thing and the problem with a lot of you brothers is that you really don't realize that when you are really the man, when you are really the so-called king, when you are really the boss, when you are really the head, a woman don't question your judgment. A woman will never question your judgment, and she will never try to get ahead of you because she already done know you know what's best, and she's relying on your guidance and your wisdom. You understand? Let's go.
If I had a queen, which I don't, we would confer about what happens. There would be
No. That you're off, bro. No. As the man of the house, I will call the shots and I will make decisions. Once I make those decisions, right? Once I make those decisions, I will now look into what my woman may have to say regarding certain things. Like, let's say, for example, I'm starting a business and I may ask her input. But at the end of the day, I'm the one making these decisions. I'm the one who's already done set the order. I already done came up with the plan. I'm not looking for the woman to tell me what we're gonna do. Do you understand me? If I say I'm moving somewhere, then I'm moving somewhere. I already made the choice. I already done set the plan. Her job is to assist in what I'm doing. That's the job of a helpmate. Too many brothers are living this equal opportunity type life with women, and it will never work. This is why relationships don't work. This is why you're seeing all of these celebrities going through all of these divorces, because none of them understand natural order. None of them. Let's go.
Kind of compromise or not. And then I would make the decision that's best for the family. That's what a king does. It's not just calling yourself a king because you're a man. It's all of those things that I mentioned beforehand that makes a man a king.
If you had all of those things, why you don't have that woman? If you are that guy, why are you going on Kendra's show looking for a woman to try to help you to find a so-called woman? Why can't your kingdom, bruh, get you that woman? See, this is how you know that these guys are beta male simps. Because they're going on a woman's platform looking to see if they can get hooked up with a woman. If you're such a king, if you got it popping as a man, then your presence ought to make a woman gravitate towards you. Bro, this is what I've been saying for years, man. When a woman really recognizes you as a man, she's going to gravitate towards you. She's going to inquire about you. She's going to hit you up. She's going to hit up your DMs. She's going to hit up you at the job. She's going to see you in the neighborhood working out, and she's going to come up and she's going to ask you questions. She's going to pull up on you, bro. Because she's feeling you. Let's go.
And earning the respect of the woman so that his queen can submit to him. A woman should be submissive anyway. When I come to you, a woman should be submissive.
Bro, you are contradicting yourself. Because earlier in the stream, you were talking about how you got to do all of these things to earn a woman's submission. Now you're saying that a woman is supposed to come to you being submissive now. Which one is it? Which one is it, fam? You got to make up your mind. Because, see, the scripture says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, which means that when a man meet a quality woman, she should be already wife material already. You understand? I shouldn't have to be trying to make her a wife. She should already have the qualities already and the home training. Let's go.
You should already be wife ready when I meet you.
And you should already be husband material. You understand? Let's go.
Have to do anything to make you a wife.
Right. You shouldn't have to do anything to make her a wife, and she shouldn't have to do anything to make sure that you're a quality man on your square. Let's go.
You know, you should already understand the dynamic, you know what I mean, when I meet you. Just like I should be husband ready when I meet you.
So do you feel like your husband ready?
Absolutely.
If your husband ready, why you don't have a wife? See? If your husband ready, why are you calling Kendra to see if she can hook you up with a woman? You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
You never been married, correct?
No, I've never been married before.
Why do you think you've never been married?
Why you think you never been married is the question. Let's hear what he got to say.
My relationship, I've never gotten to that point. I mean, I work a lot. I'm focused on, you know, what it is that I do. And I guess
Again, he's rubbing his face. Again, what I tell you, when people rub their face or they look to the side, I mean, they lying.
I've lost some relationships behind how much I work and what it is that I do. But at the same time, you know, you got to think like, if I'm working, then I'm providing for you and the family. There's got to be a trade-off. I can't be here with you. You know, there's a thing on Instagram where I think it's TD Jake says, you know, if a man is home all the time, I can't provide for you. If I'm at work all the time, you know, there's going to be a trade-off with me providing for you versus being there and missing some of the things that I need to be there for.
See, this is another problem that we have to address before we continue. A lot of times in relationships, right? This is a very, very serious issue here, what he just brought up. And I know what program he's talking about with TD Snakes. I remember TD Snakes was talking about something like that. Right? And I'm not promoting TD Jakes as some great guy. He's a false teacher. At the same time, I recall there was some talks about how modern women, they look at us brothers in a very twisted way. In other words, you could be the kind of man that got a job, a career, a business, some sort of hustle that you're doing, and you're spending a lot of time focusing on making money. When you focus on making the money and providing, your woman would look at you like, you ain't spending no time with me. You're never here. You're always working. And now she's being frustrated. She's getting frustrated because she figured you're not home. But when you don't have no job, when you have no business, when you're not making no money, she look at you like you're a bum and you're not providing for us. Why you ain't working? Why you ain't providing? Why? Because women are confused. They really don't know what they want. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're the kind of guy that's working at a 9 to 5, all these hours, busting your tail, doing what you got to do to provide, you're not in the house. And while you're not in the house, she's pretty much with another guy getting it in on the low key. Why? Because you're not in to put in the work to blow her back out. So because you're not home to blow her back out, she's cheating on you on the low key. And then she's gonna accuse you of cheating on her because she's insecure and feel ashamed of what she's doing to you. So if you're the type of guy who is always busy focusing on making money, being a provider, you got to understand that modern women are going to always complain that you're not there. We see that happening in the industry with a lot of celebrities. These guys are actors, musicians, sports guys, and these guys are so busy with their job and their careers that they're really not home with their wives. And these women are getting frustrated because of that. But yet, if you're a brother that's not working, not doing anything, they complain that you're a bum. You understand? Because women don't have no balance. They don't understand that as a man, I gotta go out there and provide. If I'm doing YouTube, if I'm a content creator full time, if I have a 9-to-5 full time, if I'm doing this and that and I'm trying to provide, a woman gotta understand, look, I'm doing what I gotta do to make sure that you eating. I cannot be up under you all day. I cannot be up all under you all the time. I cannot do that. But modern women don't want that. This is why they love Pookie and Ray Ray, because Pookie and Ray Ray don't got no job. Pookie and Ray Ray could be up under them all day. And most Pookie and Ray Rays sell drugs. And because they sell drugs, they got a little bit of bread. Or maybe they do credit card scams or whatever type of loan scams. And this is what they love because he's there up under her all day. This is why these modern women will allow Pookie and Ray Ray to live up in her house. Why? Because Pookie and Ray Ray is on call to smash her all day. So she liked those kind of relationships. But you brothers that work, you brothers that have a business, you brothers that are on your square doing what you gotta do, she look at you as the kind of guy she's not attracted to because you don't got the time to be up under her. See, modern women is looking for a slave. They looking for the kind of guy that they could be on their beck and call when they want. So what the brother said right there is true. It's very real. And a lot of women got to understand that we can't be up under you all day. It's not going to work out like that, fam. Let's go.
So, and I mean, another thing, I mean, women these days, in my opinion, just be on some other stuff, man. I mean, just, I'm not going to cuss. I mean, but.
Bro, you need to cuss and you need to make it clear on what women are up on these days. Stop, trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. That's one of the major problems with a lot of us brothers. We're trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, and we don't realize that we just got to let these sisters know straight up and down what exactly is going on. Let's get back into this.
The whole dynamic is just thrown off, and that's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with the black family and the black structure. That's what's wrong with it.
What's the dynamic that's thrown off?
God, man, woman, child. It's not God, woman, man, child. That's not how it goes.
No, bro, you messed it up. In a woman's mind today, it's woman, right? Woman, children, God, then man. That's how it is in a woman's eyes. Women do not put God first. You understand? They put themselves first. That's how it is. That's how it is, fam. Trust and believe. Women put themselves first, then their children, then they go to church. Then they decide if they want to have a man. You're gonna always be last in their eyes. This is why you brothers gotta find quality, decent women that are about purpose. Listen, there are a lot of sisters out here that look attractive. We can all agree. A lot of women are attractive. But again, let's take away all the attractiveness. Let's take all the beauty out of the way. Let's take all of, what finances you have. What substance do you bring to the table? You understand? Most modern women don't understand natural order. And this is why they're single today. Because they don't want a man to be the head. When they hear a man talk about being the head, the first thing they think about is slavery, oppression, and all of this nonsense. But if you look at women all over the world in other nations, they don't think like these modern women today. Those women understand the role of a man, and they understand their role as a woman. And this is why our communities are in shambles. Just look at our communities, man. It's a shame. All you see is women walking around with strollers, and there are no husbands in sight. That's sad. You go at various other events, You'll see Asian women with their husband. You'll see white women with their husband. You'll see Russian women with their husband. But when you see our BWs, they by themselves with a stroller, by themselves in the park with no husband. That's sad, man. That's a crazy world we live in. And then we have all these guys talking about they baby daddies and they take care of their kids, but they're not with the mom. This is sad. The children are suffering under these circumstances. Believe it.
And all of those things that I was talking about a man being a king earlier, is what a man is supposed to be before he thinks about getting into a relationship, you know what I'm saying, or being married to a woman.
Listen, what you brothers have to understand and practice is if you're not planning on making a woman your wife, you shouldn't be between her legs. I am tired of the hypocrisy with men. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of you brothers talking about women being out of order, not wife material, high body count, and all this other garbage, but you same brothers be ready to smash. I'm tired of you brothers talking about how you need to avoid single mothers like the plague, but you same guys are in the DMs of women that are single mothers trying to smash. You got to make up your mind. If you're against these kind of women, why are you trying to have sex with them? Why is it that brothers are so interested in having sex, but they're not interested in being the husband to this woman? We got to get our priorities right, fam. We cannot be out here talking all this crap about these women, but yet we are not living up to any standards. You want to talk about how these women ain't allowing men to lead. It's not a woman's job to allow you to lead. Your job as a man is to just lead. That's the problem. You're waiting for women to give you direction. Just like this guy is going to a woman's platform looking for direction on how to find a woman. Why can't that man just go out in his own community and find a woman? Why can't he find a woman online? Why can't he get himself together? Why he need Kendra platform to get him a woman? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a man going on her platform. That's not what I'm saying. But the way this guy come off in terms of being a king, in terms of being a provider, in terms of having all of this success, right? He should be able to have women gravitate towards him. You know? He should have that type of pull and that type of energy. Let's go.
Women, vice versa. I got to do my work as a man to be husband ready. She's got to do her work by herself. This is not nothing I can help her with. She's got to do her work to be wife ready.
No, you got to do work in making sure that you're an example as a man. And when you do that, women will gravitate towards that energy. This is something that we have to understand as men. Now, if you initially meet a woman, she don't really know you. She don't know nothing about you. You could be the greatest guy in the world. She don't know that. The only thing you can do is be assertive. Let the sister know straight up and down, like, look, lady, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm into. You know what I mean? Let her know your name, what's good. You know what I mean? If y'all exchange numbers, it is what it is. Then just go back to your life and just keep being you. You know what I mean? You don't have to be up under her thirsting all day. If the woman check you out, see what's going on in your world, she look around, be like, okay, this guy look like he's cool, look like the type of guy I would want to get to know. Then it's up to her to gravitate towards you. You need to make women gravitate towards you and you stop chasing them around. Because when you pull up on a woman and you let her know that you're interested in her, you think she's cute, right? She already done know you're interested in her. She knows that already. You know what I mean? I don't have to do a bunch of work. You know what I mean? If a woman like you, it's just that simple. She's not going to make things difficult for you to get to know her. Better yet, just getting in her pants. And I already done told you, when a woman is really feeling you, fam, listen, bro, when a woman is highly attracted to you, you don't have to do nothing, fam. She feeling you. She will go out of her way to do whatever she got to do to get close to you. And that's a fact. A lot of you guys, you are working so hard trying to impress women in these days and you don't even understand the game. While you doing all of that spending, all of that talking, all of that texting, the woman don't like you, bro. A woman who is interested in you is going out of her way to reach you. It's just that simple. I shouldn't have to be doing all this work to make this woman recognize that I'm a man. Let's go.
Well, listen, I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to give you the courtesy of expressing yourself. And I think, listen, some things I don't disagree with, not for me, but that's not what it's about, right? It's not what it's about. And I do think that there are people that may agree with you. I saw a lot of men saying that they agree with you, even some women agreeing with you. And that's what matters most, is you finding a person that's like-minded, that agrees with your outlook and wants to be a part of that. And that's what it's really all about. So let's keep going. That was your last question, is why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Why was I mean, I am the table. I go to work every day. I have savings. I'm husband ready. I don't have any children. I don't have that baby mama drama, going on.
Bro, you just said that it's a turnoff for you when a woman says that she's the table, but now you're saying that you're the table. You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
I try to see things happen before they do, meaning even with you, Dan, we ain't been out in a while. We need to go out. We need to have dinner. I try.
You haven't been out in a while. We need to have dinner. How about you just make the woman fix you some dinner? You don't have to go out to have dinner. She's a woman, bro. Make her get on that stove and fix you some dinner. I don't know why you brothers keep taking these women out to restaurants, eating other people's food when you're supposed to be eating her food. Do you know how impressive it is when you could get with a sister and you watch her cook and she bring you that plate and everything is smelling good, fam? Do you know what that do? See, this is why a lot of Caribbean sisters, they got it going on in the food department, because they know how to cook. They learn that. You know what I'm saying? That's true. You know what I mean? A lot of women that was just raised in America, like just American women, you know what I'm saying, don't got no culture or whatnot. It's a big difference, man. You get yourself with a Caribbean sister, man, let her cook you up some food, man. You be like, rise, man. Because she know how to cook. She could open a restaurant. You know how many women that know how to cook can have a restaurant because of the things they cook, man? Wow, man. You brothers don't really know what you're missing, fam. Y'all out here dealing with women that don't even know how to cook. It's sad. Let's go.
I try to have foresight in my relationships to fill the gaps that need to be.
The only gap you want to fill is the gap between her legs, fam. Just stop all the cap, stop all the fronting, stop all this talking, fam. Just be real. You just want a woman to have sex with. You don't sound like the type of guy that's looking for a wife, fam. You understand? You don't sound like that type of guy. You sound desperate. You sound like, look, man, you're 44. You're 44, fam. Like, what's going on? What's good? Like, I don't understand this. And see, a lot of brothers, we love to talk about these women all day. We see it all throughout these YouTube streets. This is why on my platform, everything is always fair and balanced. I always deal with issues pertaining to the men and issues pertaining to the women, right? Because I'm not one of these platforms that just focus on women all day, just talking about women all day. It becomes very repetitive, and it doesn't help anybody at that point. It just becomes entertainment for men that just love hearing that garbage all day. You know what I mean? We got to have and bring solutions to the table. And that's what I try to provide. Men have to have the mindset of being a father, being a husband, and understanding his role. And we have to get back in line with the Most High. We got to get into them scriptures. And we got to make sure that we're dealing with women that understand the purpose. We're not getting younger, people. Life is very short. Y'all don't realize how short your life is, man. We have to get on code and understand purpose. There's a lot of unfulfilled purpose that we must fulfill in this life. And a lot of us are playing games. A lot of you ladies are out here playing games. A lot of you sisters, do you know that your womb was supposed to be used to bring forth the children of a righteous man? And you know what you sisters are doing? You're busy on Instagram looking sexy and hot. You're on Instagram looking sexy and hot, everybody complimenting you all day. Your entire life is passing away. You're not procreating. Your womb is literally drying up. You're cute, you're sexy, you're pretty, but you don't know or understand purpose. When your womb is supposed to be used to bring forth babies, bring forth life and purpose. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of you sisters are not happy today. That's one of the reasons why you're not healed today, because you don't know how to gravitate towards a righteous man. You don't know how to humble yourself and listen to a man when he teach, because what's the first thing that happened? The independent spirit kick in. I don't need a man. I could do bad all by myself. And now what? Now you're left alone to struggle. Let's go.
You feel as far as what a man is supposed to do for his woman. You know, if you know, she's had a long day at work. You know, babe, I already got, you know, the dinner ready. You know, if I'm home first, she get home late. It's already in.
Wait a minute. Did this guy just said he have dinner ready when she come home from work?
What?
Are you kidding me? Bro, are you kidding me? This is sad. This is sad, fam.
Microwave, kitchen's cleaned.
Microwave dinner, fam. I don't know about you, but I don't like anything that comes out of a microwave. I don't like nothing that comes out of a microwave. If you got to microwave the food, fam, I don't want it. You better warm that food on the stove, not a microwave. And that's the kind of world we live in. We live in a microwave generation. They want a quick fix. Let's go.
Kids put away. I mean, when I'm say put away, put to bed. You know, bath water ready. You know, maybe it might be
bath water ready. Who really? Let me tell you something, brothers, because I don't think you understand this. When you're really married, nobody ain't running no bath water. You understand? When you really have a family, ain't nobody running no bath water. There's responsibilities that need to be done. You know what I'm saying? The kids are coming home. This needs to be done. Your wife is cooking. You're out working, or you're working around the house. Everybody is busy. You understand? When you find time to be with each other, you find that time. But ain't nobody home with the bath water running, waiting for you to come home. Because to say that you're doing that means there's no kids around. And all of you know that when you have kids, you got to find time to play. Can I get a witness? Let's go.
some roses in there with some candles or something like that.
You're going to have roses and candles in the bathtub, right? Really? Okay.
You know, sometimes, I mean, not all the time, but, you know, I try to have that foresight and thought, you know, if she had a hard day or let me.
Bro, you're not even doing that right now. So why are you talking all of that stuff that you're not doing? And see, ladies, this is why I teach and promote polygyny. This is why. This is why I teach and promote polygyny, because here's something, ladies. A lot of you sisters are looking for a quality man. Well, quality men already have women. Listen. Quality men already have wives. That's why they're quality men. Do you understand me? And the purpose of those relationships, the purpose of polygyny is to show you sisters that this guy right here that has quality, he has longevity in terms of his relationship success. He's a father, which lets you know, okay, this guy actually takes care of his kids. You see everything that this man is doing. That ought to let you know what he will do for you if you were one of his wives. But now here's the drawback. You get with a guy that don't got no kids. You get with a guy that don't got no family. You get with a guy that don't got no structure. He don't got nothing. Guess what? There's going to be some uncertainty with you because you're not going to know what you're getting involved in. And that's one of the major problems. Not to say that a guy that have none of those things is bad quality, because you got a lot of good men that may have never started a family yet. At the same time, the way the Most High set this thing up is that when you see a man that have a successful family already and everything is going smooth, it's designed to make you say, man, I need to be a part of that. But because modern women are selfish and follow the ideology of monogamy, they think that when they get with a man that they can control the man's manhood. And here, ladies, when have that ever worked out for you? It never did, never will. Every relationship you get in thinking that you're going to control a man's manhood, think again. It's never going to work that way. A man will never be locked down to just you, because a man was never designed to just be with you. A man produced billions of sperm cells. And your womb is not enough for all of that. He was here to procreate, to be fruitful and multiply. And once you ladies fall in line with the purpose of the Most High, that is when society will now become great again. But until then, we will always have horrible relationships, single mother households, baby mama drama, child support, and court cases, and people fighting over custody of children. Make sure you get them likes up on this video, fam, because you ain't getting this type of content nowhere on YouTube, because none of these content creators are actual fathers, husbands, who actually build and provide and deal in these areas. These are just a bunch of regurgitating content creators that just spew the talking points of other men that they don't even practice. Let's go.
Go run and get, half a dozen roses real quick and put them on the table, you know what I mean, with a card, babe.
Why are you putting roses on the table with a card for? If your woman love and respect you, you don't got to do all of that nonsense. Let's go.
You had a hard day.
Why would she have a hard day? She should be in the house. Why is she having a hard day? See, if you're the provider, why is she outside having a hard day? See, this is why a lot of women act masculine, is because they're out at these 9-to-5s working all day. That's why. They have no time to look hot. They have no time to get pampered up. They have no time to look sexy for you. Because see, here's the thing, fam. The way it's supposed to be is that you're coming home or you're running your business in the home and your woman have time to dress up and do things and look good for you. And y'all can have those intimate moments. See, when you first got with that woman, y'all were having sex all the time. But once the kids come in, the sex all of a sudden start to dwindle, disappear. And literally for some of you, y'all just ain't having sex no more. You understand? Why would she be having a hard day? That's because she's at work struggling all day. And this is why a lot of sisters are struggling right now, because they don't got no time to get their nails done. They don't have no time to get their feet done. They have no time to get, their hygiene in order, get their hair done. They don't got no time for nothing because they're at these jobs all day. And they're struggling. They're angry. They're bitter. Most of these women are doing manly work at work. The last thing they want to do is come home and hear some man talking about, hey, baby, how you doing? She don't even want to be around you because she's tired. She been working all day. She don't even want to see you, bro. This is crazy, fam. When I tell you that society have set up both men and women to be failures in relationship, they really don't want you to really have a successful relationship in today's day, man. They want all of you to fail. Let's go.
I try to be thoughtful.
You can try to be thoughtful, but is that woman being thoughtful for you? See, a lot of us brothers, we're out here trying to do all this extra stuff, but are these women going that extra mile for you?
I'll just say this, Levine, right?
Levin, yeah.
I apologize. Levin, 44 years old. Have you ever made it to proposal with a woman?
I was close. I was close one time, and I think...
Bro, proposal. Bro. Brothers, y'all really gotta get it together, man. Men don't propose to women. We don't do that. When you holler at a woman, you're supposed to automatically let her know, look, I'm looking for a wife. Right? You're supposed to be assertive. You let this sister know, look, this is what I'm looking for. In other words, are you that sister? I'm not here to drop on no knee. I'm not going to get down on bending knees to beg some woman to be no wife. I'm not wasting my time with that. A sister is supposed to recognize when she's next to a man. And she's supposed to realize with all the issues and the trauma and the baggage and all the problems that she had in her life, she's supposed to realize when there is a good quality man around her. And she's supposed to gravitate towards that. You understand? He's talking about he almost proposed and almost did this. Come on, man. This guy ain't never had no lady in his presence, fam. He don't even look like he ever been with a woman in his life, fam. I'm just keeping it a buck. Let's go.
I talked myself out of it, and there was a lot of dynamic. There was a lot of dynamic in that relationship that caused that not to come to fruition. I guess.
This guy is lying, fam. He's lying. Let's go.
Yes, I can
Let
say.
me ask you this, Levin.
Yeah.
Does having a family, is that important to you?
Having a family is important to me. I'm not getting any younger. I mean, let's think 6 more years, I'll be 50. So,
Right. So
even though I'm in, huh?
So I say this to say, I'm not giving you any pushback on your requirements and your desires. They're your God-given right. But
Right.
a lot of times when we meet women who are 44 years old, like yourself, never been married, don't have any children, they would say, oh, it's over for her. That woman doesn't have a chance. She missed her mark. No one tried to marry her yet. She's 44. It's a wrap.
It is a wrap. Yeah, it is a wrap. Because if she's 44, right, she only have a small window. I don't know what in the world is wrong with modern women to think that they could come to a man at 44, mind you, 44, and expect to be a wife and they have no children when you're literally almost at the age where you are going to be menopaused out. See, you're supposed to have babies in your prime. But see, what modern women want to do is they want to, explore their options in their 20s, sleeping around with different guys, running up their body count, hot girl summer, being a boss chick, making a bunch of mistakes, getting ran through, destroying their soul, a bunch of trauma, hurt, pain. And then by the time they're in their 40s, then they want Mr. Right to come along, right, and clean up the mess. It's not going to happen that way. That's why we say that when you're in that age bracket and you haven't gotten yourself together, that is pretty much over. Now, don't get me wrong. A brother will smash, but he's not going to make you a wife. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem that a lot of sisters don't want to deal with. Now, you could be a concubine. Again, a concubine is still an honorable woman that could be, a man's woman, but she don't have the title wife, right? And in today's day, if you have a concubine, it literally means, if I can just make it pretty simplified for you, if you have a woman and she's your concubine, especially in this day and time, it pretty much means that she has her own place. You got your own place. Y'all kind of link up when y'all link up. You in her life, you guiding her and whatnot. It don't necessarily mean that you live together. And it is what it is. You're in a relationship. You have that mutual respect. She's not out there sleeping around with nobody else but you. But she's just not your wife. She's one of your women. You do cover her. You are her man, but she just don't have that title wife. And it is what it is. Under those circumstances, she has her job. She's doing her thing, but she don't really have that time to fulfill that role as a wife. She cannot be there 24/7. She's not in that department. So under those circumstances, if you have a woman like that and she's your concubine, it is what it is. Respectfully. You know what I mean? But see, again, these modern women, they don't understand that. They out here looking for this and all these other different things. They don't understand different dynamics. But let's get back into this.
Now, I challenge that when I meet a man that's in that same predicament, because I think so. It's not the same for men and women. Tell me why. Okay, so just answer this direct question.
It's not the same for a man and a woman. Women have a biological clock. See, this brother, he don't know how to talk. It's not the same for a woman. If you're a sister and you're in your 40s, you have a biological clock. You have to understand that your window is pretty much done. You understand? Your eggs are drying up, right? Men increase in value as they age. That is a fact. You understand? A woman's value is in her prime years, in her early 20s. Those are her prime years when she should have already been made a wife. You understand? That's how it's supposed to be. She should have had children in her 20s. So by the time she hit her 30s, she could chill out. She can chill out, raise her kids. Her body can bounce back. She can enjoy her life. She can start some businesses. She could do what she got to do. And she's still a stay-at-home mom doing what she got to do. That's the order. That's the greatness of everything. You understand? And then by the time she's 40 years old, her kids are grown because she had them in her 20s, man. So now her and her husband can do things together. But see, everything is backwards. Women are trying to get married and have babies in their 40s now. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. And they really think that they're equal to a man in terms of age. It's not the same. Men will always gravitate towards a younger sister. You can have a brother who's 60. He's not looking for a woman that is 40. He's not. He is not. Now, even if he hooked up with you, he's just going to hook up with you just to have sex. And you ladies, you know this. You know this. Because if all of these guys were really hooking up with you women that are in your 40s to wife you up, please tell me, where is your husband? Where is he? He's nowhere to be around. Why? Because those guys that you got with, they were just there to sleep with you. And all of you sisters that are in the clouds hiding, you know what I'm talking about is real. Because you let those men lay up with you because you yourself is thirsty and horny for some D. So you'll get with that guy knowing he's not gonna wife you up, but you just wanted to have some sex. I hear crickets. That's what I hear. Because you know I'm speaking facts. Let's go.
Why? Hold on.
Okay.
Let me ask the question directly. The question directly is, why is it if you were a woman, 44 years old, never married, no kids, that could be looked at as the end of a road for her, but for you as a man, 44, never married, no kids, that's not the end of the road for you?
Because and that's where I hate to say his name, but that's why I agree with Kevin Samuels with. Because
bruh, why are you bringing up Kevin Samuels? This is sad. Why are you bringing up Kevin Samuels? She just asked you a question. Now you're trying to hide behind Kevin Samuels. Let's go.
I listen to a lot of his videos and a lot of what he says, it makes sense.
How it makes sense when he been divorced twice? How does it make sense? Kevin Samuels been divorced twice and he still don't have no wife. And just like you don't have no wife. You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up.
Women do have value and they have a shelf life. You know what I mean?
Where are you getting this information from, bro? They have a shelf life? How about just talking about her biological clock? Talk about that. Let's go.
Men's shelf life is different than a woman's shelf life.
But you don't got no woman, bro. So you're going to die alone too. Let's go.
And I say that because when a woman is married and she has children, it damages her shelf life. It doesn't necessarily, my shelf life is not damaged. I don't have any children. The only thing that.
How is her shelf life damaged? That ain't making any sense, because if you got with a woman and she had no kids, right? And Now she have kids because she got with you. Are you telling me that her shelf life is damaged? No, because she's with you. Bro, I think you need to just learn how to talk. What you're supposed to say is that her market value is not gonna go high because of the fact that she have children from another man, which will now make men stir clear away from her. And being that she have kids from multiple men, her market value is not as high as a sister that have no kids. That's what you should say. In other words, she's coming to the table with baggage in terms of children, hurt, resentment, and other issues that she had from other men. This is what you need to focus on. Do you understand me? That is what you're supposed to deal with. Let's go.
That, you could say, okay, he's 44. Okay, so what? All right, he's 44. Can he have kids? Yeah. Does everything work the way it's supposed to? Yeah. Does he have money? Yeah. Does he have a car? Yeah, it's paid for. Is there money in the bank? Yeah. Is he an entrepreneur? Yeah. So it's like all of these things, but at the same time, it's like with a woman, it's different. I'm not saying that if I met a woman that was, I hate to say the phrase, but worth her salt, and I wanted to go into that situation like that, a woman that has 3 kids or, whatever. Dang, I lost my train of thought. If I was going into a relationship with a woman.
Do you see how this brother don't know where he's at? This brother really don't know what he's talking about, man. This is sad. This is really sad, man. You got to get your thoughts right, bro. You really got to really do what you got to do, fam. Let's go.
Woman that had 3 kids, that would be the difference.
Okay.
It would depend on the woman, I guess you would say. You know what I mean?
Look, I don't want to be I get everybody's name wrong, and especially when it's a name I never heard. Levin. Yeah. So let me ask this. Okay, let's just go by your analogy. A woman in your position, because I used this woman didn't have children, but you said a woman in your position, let's say she has kids, her shelf life is lower than your shelf life. So
it would be.
You pretty much are a perfect man. You have a great job. You have your own home. I don't think you're a bad looking guy. You have no children. So if you're so great, why doesn't a woman want to marry you?
Right. If you're so great, why is it that a woman don't want to marry you, fam? Why? Answer the question now. Let's go.
See, it's not that a woman doesn't want to marry me. I haven't found what's for me yet.
There's so many women in the world that are single and available. How could you not find one that would be in alignment with you?
Because our vibrations haven't connected yet. That's why.
Bruh, what do you mean your vibrations haven't connected yet? How about you just keep it a buck? How about you just tell Kendra, look, these modern women out here ain't trying to get into relationships with a quality man. Just keep it a buck. Modern women today are not really trying to become wives. I see it every single day, fam. Listen, you talk to the average woman out here in terms of her being a wife, she'll look at you like you are crazy. Because they really don't want to be wives. They want to be either 304s or single mothers. Or a sneaky link. Let me tell you something, fam. I'm keeping it a buck with you, fam. And I already done talked about this in other videos, that if you're a brother, right, and you really wanted to get with a sister, let's just say you're that type of guy who is a whoremonger male. And I don't promote guys that are whoremonger males or guys that pump and dump. But those kind of guys are more likely to get women faster than you so-called good brothers. Now, I'm going to tell you why. The reason why those guys are more successful with getting women is not because they got game. It's not because, they're better than you. The reason why is because those guys don't want no relationship. Do you understand? That's why. They go to these women with the intentions of, I'm just here to have sex with you. I'm not trying to be your man. I don't care if you have a man. I'm just here to be your sneaky link, your jump off. I'm just here to be the side dude. I just want to have fun, smoke, drink. And typically, these modern women gravitate towards those men because those women are no good. So what we have in society is that a lot of women are just no good. They don't want to settle down with a good man because they don't want to follow a man of standards. They want to deal with a guy who just want to pump and dump them because they're looking for the same thing. A lot of times we talk about pump and dump and we think it's just men that pump and dump, not realizing there's a lot of women who want to get with a man just for the sexual experience and then they move on to another man. Bruh, I am speaking facts. Get those likes to 200. Let's go.
And
I mean,
you're in no hurry.
I mean, if it happens, if I was to meet someone today or tomorrow, there would still be, time. I would still have to get to know her. I would still have to find out what makes her tick. I would still have to find out what her seasons are before any of that happens.
Because that when I'm really trying to listen and not be judgmental, but want to ask questions because, you described a woman that had a lot of, according to you, marks against her life or whatever she's done, but you have no marks against your life, but yet and still you don't have a wife. And I just feel like men are always pointing out that women are not together, but men die alone too.
See, what she said right there is a fact. And you really can't argue against what she just said. She raised a good point, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Kendra raised a good point. Again, you already done know how I am. I'm fair and balanced, and I cannot just cheer you brothers on and say, she's wrong because she's a woman. She's right. You brothers talk a lot about how these women are all messed up and they're finished and they're 40 and no man want them and all this other stuff. But you guys, you're still dying alone too. See, if y'all want to go off all that Kevin Samuels garbage about dying alone, which really makes no sense because when you die, you're gonna die alone. Even if you have a woman, if you die first, you died alone. Right? So it is what it is. But my point is a lot of men today are in messed up situations because if you got it all together as a man, got your money, got all this stuff, why is it so difficult for you to find this quality woman? It makes no sense, bro. Like, you supposed to have that woman. The problem could be this. You're just not putting in the work as a man. That could be it. You're lazy. You're not putting in the work and you're scared of women. You're scared to approach women because you're afraid of rejection. It's one of those reasons right there. Let's go.
And I really think that both have to bend a little bit, men and women. And if you feel as though...
Well, the only one that's supposed to be bending is that woman. Man don't supposed to be bending nowhere. No, sir. That don't sound right, Kendra. That don't sound right at all. But let's go.
Everything that you say is working in your favor. The track record doesn't confirm it. I think you're a good guy. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't necessarily agree with everything, but that's okay. We can have a difference of agreement. But I do think if you are the king, as you said, and you're all these things, then why isn't there a woman that's trying to go through life with you?
Man, yo, she just cut him up, fam. Wow. She slayed him right there. I know that stung right there, man. Damn. That makes a lot of sense. If you're such a king and you got it popping, like, why no woman is lining up, bruh? Back in the day when we were all teenagers, y'all remember how sisters used to have posters on the walls with all of the singers and the R&B singers? Those sisters really were intrigued by these guys. So if you're such a king and you got it so popping, bro, you're supposed to have women knocking on your door. And if they're not there, it could be that you're just not that king.
Let me ask you a question. Are you married?
I'm not married.
Why are you asking her questions for? You know what I mean? And, we could go in and talk about her situation, but at the end of the day, she is the host of the show. So we are really not supposed to be questioning her whether or not she's married or whatever the case is. Even though I've already done talked about those type of things. You know what I mean? The issue is not about if she's married, bro. The issue is why you're not married. Stop deflecting and focused on you. Let's go.
And at this moment, and I broke up with a person because I didn't want to get married. I've been proposed to several times.
She says she was proposed to several times and she broke up with a guy that I guess wanted to marry her. But see, Kendra, what you're supposed to understand, and I'm pretty sure you know this already, is when people try to throw you into the mix, you got to cut them off real quick. You know what I mean? But like, look, this is not about me. This is about you. Because what he's basically trying to do at this point is try to make you look a certain way because he's ashamed that he's a king with no wife. You know? You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. Let's go.
I'm definitely not married by choice.
Notice how he's saying why. It's not about her right now, fam. It's about you. Why you can't pull no sister. Let's go.
So
Okay.
let me turn the tables on you.
No, no turntables, because men like you, I decided I don't want to marry you. That's why when men say they control marriage, because it's not the truth, because both people have to agree. There's many men that want to marry me that I don't want to marry.
She said there are many men out there that she don't want to marry. I think that's cap, Kendra. Come on. That's cap. We ain't trying to make the show about you right now because you're the hostess. But at the end of the day, I think you should have just focused on him and not talk about you because it's going to bring, you into question. And now we're going to end up turning the conversation into you. I doubt that all these guys are lining up to wife you up. I doubt that. They may want to smash, right? Because we know you got a wagon. You know what I mean? I ain't really with all that weave stuff. But I'm pretty sure a lot of guys will want to hit you from the back. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Kendra got a wagon. What you talking about? Yeah, you brothers know you would hit that from the back. See, here's the thing. A lot of these guys be fronting. And see, that's what I like about my platform and the way that I talk. I keep it a buck, fam. Keep everything a buck. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. It is what it is. You a man. You see a woman with a wagon, you supposed to be like, woo, woo. You supposed to be going, wow, when you see that sister. Y'all know how it is. You see a fine sister come down the block looking real good. You go out of your mind. Anyway, let's get back in this before I lose my mind.
So
why though?
That's why I asked you, have you ever proposed to someone? You sat up here and said you almost made it there.
Yeah, almost. I mean, so, things.
I'm just trying to figure out why you can't find the woman, or why a woman doesn't want to marry you if, according to you, you're so great.
Why a sister don't want to marry you, bro, if you're so great? Why they don't want to marry you, fam? Why? Let's go.
It's not that they don't want to marry me. I could go out here today and find somebody that would marry me. I mean, it's...
Man, all of that is cap, bruh. Stop the cap. About he could just go out there and find a woman that would marry him. You lying, bruh. You're lying. You're lying. Let's give him a damn lion sound effect. You're lying. But he could just go out here and find a woman that would be his wife. If that's the case, why are you and Kendra trying to find a woman? Man, these dudes be capping out here, fam. Let's go.
Why would I do that though? I mean, I'm not looking to bring no clown in here and make a circus. You know what I'm saying? You have to take time to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
Let's go over the qualities again. What are the qualities you desire? You want a woman that's independent, correct?
I mean, it doesn't. I said it doesn't bother me if she's independent. You know, that would actually be a plus. Actually, that means we will be able to build faster. I mean, if she has a grind like I do, that would mean that we would be able to build faster.
Okay.
You know, I don't have any problem with helping out, but so to speak, you have to come with something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any kids, so I'm not here to raise anybody either. You know?
Hold on. You said you don't have no kids. You're not here to raise anybody and all this stuff, but you were just talking about getting with a woman that have kids. Bro, you're not making any sense, man. You're not. Come on.
I'm saying, and that's part of the problem, because what I do have, I find that
Bro, you don't have anything.
Women try to take advantage of that sometimes.
No, they're taking advantage of you because you're a simp. That's why. Remember, you're the one that want to, take them out on dinner dates. And I've been preaching for the longest, no dinner dates. All of you brothers that are in the clouds, you're to never take a woman on a dinner date. A woman is supposed to cook for you, fam. That's the way it's supposed to be. A woman is supposed to cook for you, hands down. You understand? Let's go.
I try to get what it is that they can get and, move on to, whoever they think they can get more from. You know what I'm saying? Or my standards are not going to be, my standards are not in line with what it is that they want.
Okay.
So that's another reason too. So,
Okay.
I mean, it ain't just, you're all of these things and, why aren't you married? I mean, it's a lot into that too.
So why can't that be truth for both sexes? Why do you have the ability to say that you're not married by choice, but a woman can't say that?
Answer the question, bro. Answer the question. We want to hear your answer.
Because I go back to saying, I go back to talking about shelf life again. Do you have any kids, Kendra?
Okay, first of all, I'm the host. So do you want it to be about you or about me? I'm the one that hosts the show.
I'm just for sake of conversation. Do you want to
conversations about you?
Bro, why are you continually asking her questions? Stop making it about her. Stop deflecting. Stop deflecting and focus on the question she's asking of you.
Came on my show looking for someone. I'm the host of the show.
Right.
I'm not up here looking for anyone.
Wow.
I don't have to be on my show looking for someone.
Yo, shots fired. Yo, she said you came up on my show looking for a woman. In other words, I'm not here looking for a man. You came here looking for a woman. Wow.
Here looking for someone, correct? Did you not call in looking for someone? Is that true?
It would be nice to meet somebody nice, yeah.
Okay, well that's why you're here. I didn't call you. You called me.
I mean, I'm not gonna go back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yo, she checked you, bruh. Yo, she checked you sharply. See? Let me tell you something, fam. When you call up on Kendra's show, you have to be mindful that she be checking people on her show. I seen her check a couple of dudes, and the thing is, you calling her platform looking for a woman. So you gotta show some respect at the end of the day. Again, we could talk crap about Kendra if we want, but that's not what it's about. It's about doing the reaction with these guys and the things that they're doing, or when a woman says something. So asking Kendra questions about her personal life and if she have kids and all this other, all you gotta do is just Google that. I mean, you already done know her situation, so it's just irrelevant to ask her questions. But she checked you, bro. She G-checked you, fam.
That's a simple question. You called me to come on my show to find someone. Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll keep it there.
Wow.
So back to you. The question was, what was the question? Shoot, I don't remember what the question was at this moment in time. But you're here looking for someone.
Right.
Because again, you're the king. So let's just put it out there. Maybe you're queen.
You're saying it wrong. I'm not the king. I'm a king. There are many kings. I am a king. I'm one of many.
To be correct.
No, you're not no king, bruh. You ain't no king, fam. You are literally a lame. You are literally a beta male simp. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with these brothers today, man, but they got a lot to learn.
I'm one of many.
You're one of many. You're one of many.
One of many. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, this is Levine.
I know you don't believe it, but that's okay. I mean, you're saying it like you don't believe it, but that's okay.
She don't believe it, fam, because you're all cap at this point.
Okay.
It's not for me to believe. I mean, It's not for me to believe. It's for the woman that wants to be with you to believe. So I don't.
That's right. It's for the woman who want to be with you to believe, bro. Why you want Kendra to believe you're a king? That's like me walking around saying I'm a maintenance worker, I'm a mechanic or whatever, but I ain't doing no work. If you're doing the work, people will recognize your strengths. Stop the cap, bruh.
I have to believe it. That's okay. We're not trying to be together so we can have difference of thoughts of life, and there's nothing wrong with that.
We're just listening to your voice inflection. That's all.
I mean,
go
I
ahead.
don't agree with a lot of things you said, but it's not. But that's
That's
okay.
fine. That's absolutely fine.
That's actually. I agree with you. So this is Levine in Delaware. Do you want the woman to be in Delaware?
Hour away, max. Hour and a half away, max. Yeah.
Hour away, max. 44. Oh, what was the age range you want to date?
I would say anywhere between 35 and 40, 48, I would say.
35 and 48. You said she can't have kids, correct?
I mean, she can have kids. I mean, it's a situation that needs to be in order. You know, I would say no more than one. Yeah.
And you want children still, correct?
If it happens, yes.
Oh, it's not a requirement.
It's not a requirement, no.
All right, he's a Pisces. What do you? Oh, auto detailer, correct?
Auto detailer.
Auto detailer. All right, let's do it. Give them your IG name.
All right, I'm under Keen_details on Instagram.
Keen_details. KEEN.
KEEN_details on IG.
All right, ladies, if you want to get to know him, you know what to do. Age range.
Hold on, Kendra. You ain't ask him the other questions you ask everybody else. You always ask them when was the last time they were intimate, the last time they did this. You ain't ask him that question, Kendra. What? Yo, come on. You falling off. What's going on here? She forgot the other questions. I don't know, man. She must have made a mistake, man. Maybe she'll do it in the few. I don't know.
35 to 48. Hit him up and let's see what it does. All right, it is KEEN_DETAILS. All right,
ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. All right, y'all.
Oh, man. She ain't asking the prominent, the pertinent questions, man. Anyway, fam, you already done know what it is, man. This particular brother don't know what he's doing. Shout out to Kendra G, man. Shout out to everybody in the clouds viewing the video. Appreciate everybody coming through. She forgot to ask him the other question. Because normally when she do her rundown, she always asks, so when was the last time you was intimate with a so-called woman? You know, inquiring minds want to know exactly what's going on. But this guy, the way he was talking, we know he wasn't with no woman his whole life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his DMs is going to be filled at this point. I really don't think so. But anyway, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We've been on for about 2 hours and 12 minutes. I went way over my 1 hour mark, but you already done know I have to give you a good show, a good reactionary video. You already done know what it is, fam, because you know us brothers who make reactionary videos, they say that we're not talented. But where else are you going to go on the internet to get this type of commentary and criticism when it comes to a reactionary video, fam? This is very entertaining. Trust and believe, fam. This is Black Male Advice TV. You already done know what it is, fam. Make sure you get the likes up on the video. We reached 200 likes. Appreciate everybody that came through on the show. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all of you. Want to give a few shout outs. Let me see what's going on. Shout out to Kaya for the 15 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. I hit the wrong key. It was supposed to be the clap sound. Shout out to Katrina for the 10 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Captain Defend a Brother for the 15 on the Cash App. And to the brother, Captain Defend a Brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef with you, fam. I said that on the last stream. You know what I mean? I know we had our differences due to that Danica video. I don't got no problem with you, bro. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Iron sharpen iron, and brothers have to communicate behind the scenes when there's an issue. Never, ever get involved in a mix-up when another sister's doing craziness on these YouTube streets and you kind of get involved and whatnot and sort of like be in the chat and dropping words and all that other stuff, none of that stuff is cool. But at the end of the day, I don't got no beef with you, so I appreciate your support at the end of the day. But anytime you have an issue with a brother, y'all always supposed to work that stuff out behind the scenes. That way everything could be cool. So that being said, fam, it is what it is. But to everybody that's out there in the clouds, again, I appreciate you supporting the show. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the new subscribers. You know what I mean? Appreciate all of that. Just got to make sure and set records straight. Make sure people understand what it is. Because I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know? Because a lot of times in these YouTube streets, you know what I mean? You have people that do things. There be disagreements and stuff like that. And the reason why these things happen is because brothers be following women, and women will always cause problems, causing brothers to go back and forth. And a lot of you brothers got to learn how to move in these streets when it comes to this type of stuff, fam, like for real. So that being said, I'm going to catch you all in the next stream. Let me get back to work in this studio, man. Again, we're going to be on camera soon, so you already done know what it is. Once I get everything situated here, we're going to be on camera for every show. I'm going to try to do all my shows on camera all the time, all of my reactionary videos. We're going to try to do every one of them straight up. So it's a lot of work that I got to do, but hopefully we're going to have everything sorted out. So again, shout out to everybody, you know, that has supported the show and subscribed and have clicked that like button. I appreciate all of you. It's Black Male Advice TV, fam. You already don't know what it is. The #1 channel on YouTube for reactionary videos, commentary, and criticism. Black Male Advice TV, the #1 source for entertainment, news reporting, teaching, commentary, reactionary videos, music production, you name it. Black Male Advice TV. And we out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.